Hey Dilip,
Hey,
welcome back to India.
thank you, man.
எப்படி போச்சு US trip?
So, it was fun. I mean, it was like a 3 months trip. I didn't expect that it to be that long, but it was fun. We met a lot of customers, interesting customers, as well as a lot of challenging environments as well. So, not just the customers, the people that we met also was very fun, and I could learn a lot. So, how was your trip to the Japan and Korea?
Japan and Korea, it was amazing actually. It was my first international trip.
Okay.
And if we are discussing with the people who don't understand what we are speaking, like they have the restriction of their language, right? So அவங்கள்ட்ட போய் அங்கே போய் போர்டில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி டெக்னிக்கல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி ஃபேஸ் டு ஃபேஸ் நம்ம கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுறோம். இட் வாஸ் அ வெரி டிஃப்ரெண்ட் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஃபார் மீ. அண்ட் ஓகே, ஐ ஃபர்கட் ஒன் திங் மேன். Congrats on your 10th anniversary at Econ.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been like 10 years. Just went by like just like that. I mean, even we were not even planning to be here for 10 years, but with all the things that we've been doing here, starting off with just programming, embedded software programming, driver development for cameras, then moving to AI, ML, computer vision, and then after understanding the complete technicalities, explaining that to the customers, what are the challenges that a customer faces when using these products. Yeah, it was a good experience. So we've done a lot of interesting things over the years.
Yeah.
So 10 years just flew by. By the way, I should be congratulating you as well. You're not that far away from 10 years.
Yeah, I'm
how was
6 months younger than
yeah,
you.
okay. So
Of course, very good experience for me. This is my first company, and I have been staying here for a decade now.
yeah.
If I talk about the experience, the first thing comes to my mind is once I get my job offer letter, that was around the Diwali period. I went to my hometown explaining that I got a job in an embedded company. It was a very great and a tough challenge explaining what is an embedded system to my relatives.
That's true. Not everybody understands that because it's not very popular here.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But eventually, the only answer I have to tell them after the long explanation is, yeah, it's also another IT company. But the situation changed actually.
Okay.
So recently, when I met my relatives and they asked where are you working? I told them I'm working in an embedded company. Especially, we are making camera for robots. They quickly catch up.
And that's a challenge I also faced initially. So when I tell them I work as an embedded software engineer, they wouldn't understand what am I doing. So what's an embedded system? So then I have to tell them, okay, it's like a computer, but on a very smaller scale. So what you have in your mobile phone, that's basically an embedded system. That's how I try to establish with them.
From different verticals, so if you say autonomous car, any trucks, agriculture devices, industrial automation, and wherever we go, in airport we see biometric security, in our office we see biometric security.
Yeah.
So everywhere we see embedded devices, and now, so this field is getting picked up, and people are getting used to it.
Definitely, yeah, that's a trend that we can see in the US market as well as in Europe market as well. So people are building whatever used to be manual earlier, it's getting automated by the use of machines as well as cameras, and cameras play a huge role in that.
Yes.
And I'm actually proud to say that I am helping the customers build such kind of intelligent devices for the future.
We are providing the vision to the mission.
Exactly. So it's actually good to see that. Now that it's been 10 years, when you look back at your career in Econ Systems, what made you stick with Econ Systems for so long?
I started in a team who was working in Windows embedded. And after that, I moved into IoT related devices, which we explored actually. And then I moved into the next team. That is when we met actually. So we worked together for 2 to 3 years, right?
Yes.
So when we developed the camera drivers, especially for the NVIDIA platforms. And so from there, I wanted to explore more. I mean, I don't want to stick with the engineering alone. I wanted to look into sales and business side of Econ. I mean, I just want to explore. And that was the time our management actually gave me a chance to explore more. They gave me the freedom to explore into things, especially on the business side. So that is when I actually moved into the product management team. So I have been in this product management team for 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
So I started as a field application engineer, senior field application engineer, and now I'm an associate product manager, and my next role would be a product manager.
That's good. That's good.
So this is typically like, we don't get such a chance in many other companies, I believe. So I had the freedom, and I have the freedom right now. So I can explore anything. So this is one major point I wanted to say, that this is the one major reason I'm sticking with econ. Yeah.
I can relate to that as well when you say you had the freedom to explore, because right from the beginning when we started our careers, everything that I worked on, it was completely new, and the kind of process that we worked on, NXP, IMX6, IMX8, then NVIDIA Jetson, the Jetson TK1 which came up first, and I had the first dev kit at the office, nobody else had that, so that was kind of a prized position for me at that time. And I was given a task to interface a camera to that, and we did not have any documentation for that. So it was kind of interesting to see how do you do that when you have zero experience working on cameras before, and you have a completely new sensor, new processor, new ISP, everything. When I saw the first frame coming out of on the display, I can still remember that feeling. So that's where it started, and it got me excited to do even more challenging work at Econ Systems. So once I had seen enough cameras, just cameras, I moved into the AI and computer vision department as well, and took up a role there, worked on other AI applications, so kind of like face detection, people detection, those kind of challenges as well. So now you know the cameras, so what does the customer use the cameras for? So applications like this was challenging, and I am happy to say that I have worked on that as well. And from there, so now I've seen both
Hardware
and software both combined together. Now I just need to understand the complete picture. So what does a customer use these cameras for? So that's where I thought product management would be a good place where I can learn that, and based on the experience that we already have, we can help the customers to build their products as well. So that's where I'm here right now as a product manager at Econ, and I think it's been a great experience so far.
So Dilip, I know you are very passionate about drones, and you have a lot of drones in your home itself.
Yeah.
So how is it working with the customers, especially providing the camera solutions to drone companies?
So drones is something of a passion for me since I was a child. I had a lot of helicopters, aeroplanes as a child, and I used to play with them. So as we grew in our careers, I saw that drones were being used in other areas as well for industrial applications, and working in the same field is actually kind of interesting for me, because I understand that the challenges a drone user might face, coming from personal experience. And now that I know cameras as well, I can tell them what kind of cameras they can use for their applications and what are the challenges they might face, and that's kind of interesting. So 10 years we've been exploring different customers, different markets, different opportunities. So what do you think is the next at Econ Systems?
Of course, like exploration do not have any boundaries, right? So we have so many things to explore. Let the exploration continue.